afternoon, good evening to one and all. Here again at Grandview Heights, Shopville, St. Thomas. Looking up the wide Shopville now. And again, I'll be taking some more of this view. Again, I am in the center of the island, in the parish of St. Thomas. St. Thomas and St. George are the two parishes in Barbados that are best referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central uplands of Barbados. There is no sea nor coastline in these parishes. You can see down into the Warrens area from here. So again, St. Thomas is the parish in which my family was born and raised. My family originated from St. Thomas. My family originated from St. Thomas in Vault Road, Richmond Hall area. So, again, I'm in a landlocked parish. I'm in a funny position, yes. But as I said before, I only come here to capture this view from this location. And there's no other way to capture it from this point. So that is why I stand up here. You can see straight into the Warrens business and commercial area and in the Bridgetown port in the background. You can get a clearer view into Warrens. Warrens down here where all these buildings are, which is known as the city away from the city. And the Bridgetown port, the seaport in the background. And you can see the central bank in town as well. You can see along Carlisle Bay where the Hilton Hotel is. That is Azure Heights, Azure Terrace down here. You can see it is St. George as well. A school bus coming down the hill at this time. So you can see into St. George here where the Roberts Manufacturing Company is at Lower Estate, St. George. And you can see into the St. George Valley as well. And you can see the beach recycling plant, which is right opposite the new District B police station. I'm gonna keep out to this area for a while though. After today, I might not come here for a while until I can find somewhere proper to stand up instead of standing up. Instead of standing up in this position, and the thing that people that pass in the road are looking at you too. But there's no way else to stand up to do a video in this area here. I can't stand up on the pavement because it's too small. Anyway, you can see into the Bridgetown port, the seaport. So this is the western side we're looking at, into the Warrens area. You can see the Lester Vaughan Secondary School down here, opposite the Williams Industries complex. You can see it in St. George. You can see all down to the airport in Christchurch, to the south, and St. Philip and St. John to the east. Shop hill back up the road here. Yeah. So you can see the former Applebee's plantation and sugar factory, which later became the West Indies Records Limited and is now the Barbados Packaging Industries. So Edge Hill Terrace and Edge Hill Heights down below here. A middle class community. Some may be rent houses and some may be personal houses. I think they come a little earlier. I will capture a clearer shot of the scenery down bottom here, but I believe it's minutes to 6 now or something. So I know it's coming on the Christmas time, so it's going to get dark fast. Yeah. I'm gonna have to find another spot or another scenery to take in, since this one is becoming complicated. Sunlight is now falling in. Again, I look at the Roberts Manufacturing Company at Lower Estate in St. George. And the St. George Valley behind. So this is southwestern in here. You can see a bit of St. Philip down to Sam Larris Castle side as well. So you can see the airport in Christchurch to the south, at the far end here, and St. Philip and St. John to the east over here. So from here you can get views out of from 6 out of the 11 parishes in Barbados. You can see a bit of St. Thomas, you can see St. George, you can see St. Michael, a little bit of St. James, and a little bit of St. Philip and St. John as well, and Christchurch. To pick another spot to take in some scenery. I forget about this one though. So the day is now over and night is drawing nigh. You can see the evening shadows stealing across the sky. You can see the Warren's business and commercial area. Where all these high-rise buildings are. Warren's is known as a city. Warren's is known as a city away from the city. A place where businesses have been moving out of town into the area. You can see the Carlisle Bay area in the background of the Hilton Hotel and so on. I'm gonna call off this video.